I found a love for me. Darling, just dive right in and follow my lead.
I found a boy, gentle and sweet. Oh, I never knew you were the someone waiting for me. 'Cause we were just kids when we fell in love, not knowing what it was. I will not give you up this time.
I have known Allie for about 14 years now, and she has become one of my closest friends. I first met Allie back in middle school, back when she was seen wearing an inhaler pouch tied to the loop of her jeans for asthma. Let me tell you, Denise, she wore that inhaler pouch everywhere she went. We spent much of our time back then playing Tony Hawk Pro Skater on PlayStation while listening to Avril Lavigne. One of my favorite memories back then is dressing up like a punk rock band, the Black Hearts, with her younger brother Braden as her drummer, with makeup and all. But seriously, if you know Allie well, I think we can agree that she is one of the most caring and kind people. I cherish our friendship, memories, and all of our adventures we have shared. You have always been there for me when I've needed someone to talk to laugh with, and drink wine while watching The Bachelor. I love you very much, and I'm so happy for you.
Dancing in the dark with you between my arms, barefoot on the grass, listening to our favorite song.
Back in 4th grade, when I was a new kid in school, Allie was a hot commodity to be besties with. I remember battling it out to decide who could sit with Allie for lunch on which day. I only got Wednesdays. But eventually I got to sit with Allie more and more, and we became inseparable best friends every day. It just took till 6th grade, but you know. So from elementary school to high school, Allie and I made thousands of memories together. From, gap teeth and brace faces, to bike riding, to quoting movies and songs like it was our day job. Dancing too, now that's what I call music, in our bedroom. Since we were kids, we plan to be best friends forever, be each other's maids of honor, and future aunts to our kids. And here we are on your wedding day, and you look absolutely beautiful. As one of your best friends, I can't tell you how proud I am of the person you've become. Throughout my entire life, you've always been my rock. You bring so much joy to those around you. You genuinely care about each person that enters your life, and you make everyone feel loved. And you are worth every 30-minute drive to Wilsonville.
Rise again. Turn down the lights tonight. The moon's alright. We dance, we sing, we live, we love tonight.
I moved to Gig Harbor when I was the summer before 8th grade. Didn't know anyone. So my first week at Goodman Middle School, my mom one day just gave me some money for lunch. And I was like, all right, I'm gonna get some pizza, it's gonna be great. First break we had, half an hour into class, spent all the money on a giant cookie. I sat at this table, just kind of awkwardly sat down, and there's this kid. You could tell his mom still dressed him, so he had this white American Eagle shirt on, some faded ripped jeans, and he asked me, hey, can I have a piece of your cookie? And so in my head I'm like, who is this guy asking me for a piece of this cookie? I was too nervous to say no, so I threw him a piece. He was not ready, hit him just square in the chest, right? I swear Linda must have ironed this shirt for an hour, and it was just smeared all the way across, just chocolate. Half an hour into school, so he had to wear it the rest of school, and that's how I met Chet. Since then, this guy's been the best friend anyone could ask for, especially myself. Marriage is not about finding the person that you can live with, but rather the person you can't live without. And Chet has definitely found that person in Allie. So.
I want to talk about how he's different pre-Allie versus now that he has Allie. Pre-Chet, as a kid, Chet ate a lot of Cheetos, but still had a six-pack. Always was jealous. He always had the best junk food in his lunch. And he was a big dog guy. Really big dog guy. All he talked about were his dogs. They'd pee on you. They'd hump your leg if you went over to play. Great dogs. He loved them dearly. And he liked to play it safe. Chet was always the safe friend. He really liked math. He was very black and white, cut and dry, not too risky. Again, someone your parents want you to hang out with. Now, as Allie's Instagram refers to him, Cheddarbug. A couple weeks ago, we went out for Chet's bachelor party. Beautiful weekend out in Chelan. Really great time, and we're putting together a grocery list of things to get. And there's hot dogs, hamburgers, buns. And then Chet puts on the list kale. I don't know if it's from being in Portland for so long or if it's Allie, but there was kale. Those 3 dogs that I told you about, they have 2 cats. Full disclosure, I have 1 cat, but 2 cats makes you a cat person. And probably my favorite thing to see, just seeing how many adventures they go on. They go camping, hiking, dirt bike riding, all sorts of badass behavior. So I will close with this. Allie, you are getting the same just wholesome, respectful, kind kid that I grew up with, but you've turned him into a cat-loving, dirt bike riding, kale-eating guy that's going to make the best husband in the world. So congratulations.
This mess was yours, now your mess is mine.
Alexandra Beth Williams Cyphers. As I stand here before you today, I can honestly say that I'm the luckiest man in the world. Nearly 5 years ago, you were the girl that I didn't see coming, but was able to make time feel like it had stopped. Each and every day that has passed since that magical moment at Nicola's has felt truly remarkable and perfect. We have grown together by helping each other through the tough times and celebrating with each other through the momentous ones. And from this day forward, I am beyond excited to get to continue to grow with you, my best friend. Our friends have always jokingly called us Mom and Dad, and I could not think of a better compliment for the 2 of us. For they see the love we share with each other For they see the love we share between each other, as if we have been together a lifetime, when it has only been 5 incredible years. Not or they call us Mom and Dad because you wear your flowery grandma sweaters, and I provide the dull dad jokes. Nonetheless, our love for one another is something special and one of a kind. Allie, I will never be afraid to admit that you are truly my better half. You are what gives me purpose each and every day, waking up with a smile and getting me to be the best person I possibly can be. You have given me the gift of falling absolutely and incredibly in love, completely opening myself up with all my weirdness at a simple glance into your eyes. You are the one that pushes me to go outside my comfort zone, or my hermit shell, and take on the world and all the adventures it has to offer. You are the flame that keeps the party lit. You are the level head that makes sure I don't blow situations out of proportion. You are the voice that reminds me to communicate with those I care about. But most of all, you are the love of my life. Words will never begin to describe how much I love you, because each and every day I find something new to love. But there are ways I can show you how much you mean to me. And through these vows, I hope to show you not only that you mean the world to me, but I want to give you my heart and soul for the rest of our lives together. And so here I begin my vows to you, my Allie Bear, vowing to always look at you as if it was the first time I laid eyes on you, with absolute awe and curiosity. I will forever remain in awe at your true beauty, for you are, have been, and always will be the most beautiful girl I've ever seen. I will forever remain curious in what you are planning next and what's next to come. But I promise to take on this curiosity full force, to be your partner and to hold your hand through all of our adventures. I vow to forever be loyal to you, to love you for all your strengths and your quirks. From the way you ignore me, but still have the wherewithal to reply, yeah, as if you were listening all along, to the way you put dishes in the middle of the dishwasher, instead of evenly spacing them out. From the way you smack me awake when I'm having a bad dream and whimpering like a dog, to the way always seem to be right. From the way you exercise extreme patience when I show you a new oldies song that you know you'll have no interest in, to the way you pity laugh at one of my dad jokes because you feel bad nobody else does. I will forever be in love with all these qualities and characteristics that make you you. I vow to continue to grow with you and work on the weaknesses that make us stronger together. I will work on remaining calm in the mornings until you've had your first cup of coffee. I will work on understanding commonly phrased nursing terms so I don't confuse cellulite and cellulitis again. I will work on not spoiling movies by telling the complete plot instead of a brief summary. And I'll work on my handyman skills such that a simple project of hanging a picture doesn't result in me cursing. But most of all, I'll work on making sure you're happy each and every day of your life. I vow to make sure you know that not a day will go by where I won't love you with absolutely every bit of my heart. I will forever try to make you feel beautiful, confident, and comfortable in your own skin. To always remind you how wonderful you are not only to me, but all those around you. Through these vows, I am beyond excited and grateful to continue our journey together. To grow old together, showing our love amongst family, friends, our 2 kitty cats, but most of all, each other. As I said in the very beginning, I'm the luckiest man in the world to get to be standing in front of my best friend, whom I get to call my wife the rest of my life. I love you today, tomorrow, and forever, my Allie Bear.
But I knew I loved you then, but you'd never know, 'cause I played.
I'm really proud of my sister for signing. He's such a good guy, and it says something when everybody stands up here and says that Chet's a gentleman, like he is, and everybody just agrees that Chet's the best guy ever. Blah blah blah, whatever. He's all right. He's okay. I'm not gonna cry. He's all right. And I'm proud of Allie for doing that and finding such a great guy, and I don't have to beat him up. That's cool. It was really nice to meet all your friends. I think 2 or 3 like me, and the rest are figuring it out, and that's cool. But I've always followed Allie's friends around since I was really little. That ever since I was little, I'd follow Allie's friends around high school and stare at them, blah blah blah. I don't know. I'd never say that my sister's hot or whatever, but her friends were always hot, so it's I appreciated that. I just want you guys to know how much your guys' relationship actually means to me and to our whole family, and that I'm just proud of you guys for.
Love is among the highest experiences that we as human beings can have. It can add depth and meaning to our lives. We know that while love is what brings 2 individuals to commit to one another, it takes much more than love to make a marriage last. Allie and Chet never stop reaching to love one another. Each day, strive to show one another that you and your commitment are worth fighting for. Continue to do the little things that helped you to fall in love in the first place. A marriage that lasts is one in which each person continues to develop and grows to understand themselves and their partner. To be known by another human in this way is priceless. Such understanding and acceptance eases the struggle through life's problems, failings, and worries.
My most recent happiest memories of Chet is the day he called me to tell me he was going to ask Allie to be his wife. My brother's proposal was amazing, very thoughtful and romantic. From the time I first met Allie, I knew how special she was to my brother. Separately, you two are special, remarkable people, but together you are complete. As you sit side by side through this roller coaster of life, I just want you to remember to scream from the peaks, hold hands at the dips, and laugh from all of the loops. The ride is so much better when you share it together. So ladies and gentlemen, please join me in raising our glasses to Mr. and Mrs. Thompson, and cheers.
Watching Allie grow up has been a blessing. She's always impressed me with her kindness, empathy, and compassion for all people. She doesn't judge, hate, or discriminate anyone. A couple years ago, Allie and I were hanging out and we started talking about getting back into dirt bike riding. We went straight to the dealership and bought a brand new dirt bike. I was so happy that she was still my riding partner. I wanted to keep her all to myself, but I knew that she was falling in love and that I wasn't quite ready to give up my little daughter. When Allie and Chet first met, I was naturally overprotective, but soon I realized that he was probably the one. I could see the love in their eyes. When two people can embrace each other like that, there is nothing that will tear them apart, and that is love.
These are some words of advice from Denise and I to Chet and Allie. Although they are such a wonderful couple, we probably should be taking advice from them. Live in the moment, be present and apart, but never feel you need to be the most important, except maybe for today and some other special days to come. Always think of others. Don't take anything for granted, especially each other. Don't forget to take time every day to pause and reflect. Life is beautiful. Always remember how fortunate you are, especially in trying times. Be open to love and to be loved. We love you both.
So for the longest time, people were asking us, how's Chet doing? What's going on with Chet and Allie? And do you guys like Allie? We'd answer, Chet's doing fine. We think they're pretty serious, and we're not sure Chet's good enough for Allie. Now, this wasn't a knock on Chet by no means, but rather it speaks to how much we care about Allie. There's a word used to describe males. And I think when that word is used to its most strict definition, it's the biggest compliment a guy can get. Unfortunately, I think that word is used too loosely nowadays, and that word is gentleman. Chet, I think you are 100% to your core a true gentleman. And in my book, I think a true gentleman deserves to get the girl of his dreams. So congratulations, we love you guys, and you guys make a fabulous couple.
Chet and I just want to say thank you guys so much for all being here. It was so much better than I imagined, honestly. It was the best day, and it was literally a dream come true, and I'm just so lucky that I found Chet, and today's just literally the best day of my life. So thank you all for being here. I'm so thankful.
My family means more than blood. Family is everybody that showed up here today, everybody that traveled, everybody that want to celebrate with us. So everybody here is our family, and we love every single person here. So thank you from the bottom of our hearts for all the help, for celebrating, and just for everything you've done in our lives, because without all of you, we wouldn't be here today. So seriously, thank you, and we love you.
I pronounce you husband and wife. Chet, when I first met you 5 years ago, I knew that I couldn't just pass you up. You had a presence that felt kind and steady. You intrigued me, a college baseball player who was also smart. As the night was ending and Tyler and I were leaving, I got so nervous to say goodbye. For some reason, I hugged every other guy in the room, and then I awkwardly shook your hand. I didn't want you to know that I wanted you, but today is the opposite. Today I'm promising to always want you, and to give myself to you in every way that I can. And I'm saying it in front of all of our friends and family. Chet, loving you is the safest thing I have ever done. I have very early on in our relationship, you showed me that love doesn't have to be scary. I have never met another man who I'm so sure sees me as his equal. You love me in a way that is so gentle yet passionate. You respect me even though you know all my flaws. You forgive me even when I'm harsh and uncensored. You inspire me to succeed in my career, to be a good friend, daughter, and sister. You teach me to be kind to people and to understand their differences. And you push me to fold the laundry more neatly and to shut the dryer door so the light doesn't stay on. I know that you love me for who I am. I've never felt so comfortable being my weird self as I do when I'm with you. When you look at me, I know that you know me in more ways than anyone ever will. When I look at you, I see someone who is sincerely good. You have never made me doubt your intentions. I see someone who is thoughtful. I see someone who is goofy and witty. I see someone who is brave and strives to be the best they can be. You can also be hard on yourself, but never forget how impressive you've always been to me. I see a man who I want my future son to aspire to resemble. I see my best friend. I see my husband. And today I vow to continue to see you this way for the rest of my life and to inspire you to be seen this way by myself and others. Today my thoughts are positive, but I am not blind to the curveballs that life may throw us. And I vow to stand by your side, even if it gets hard to look at you. I will never forget that we are a team. We do not give up. I vow to make decisions with you. I vow to listen and to speak. I will laugh and cry with you through all of life's peaks and valleys. I vow to stand up for you. I will keep your secrets safe and I will not judge you because I already know who you are. I vow to take care of you when you are sick and in need, as long as you never say that your pain is a 10 out of 10 again. I'll never believe it unless you're dying. But most of all, I will love you under all circumstances. My favorite sound will always be the jingle of your keys in our front door. And I vow that your name will always have a place in every one of my prayers. I will be faithful to you, and you will always know that I am only yours. I also vow to take care of my own mind, body, and spirit. I will hold up my end. Now, I think we write our own destinies with the decisions and choices we make. And I am so thankful that every decision I have ever made, good or bad, has led me to standing right here with you today. And I vow to continue to choose you. I will consider how my decisions affect us and how they reflect the promises we have made today. I vow to love you for the rest of my days on this earth and to eternally be your wife.